Welcome everyone to the Quantum Field Saturday afternoon teaching. We are super fired up and excited, especially for you, what you're going to receive today.
Guys, we are just so thrilled to be having an incredible training here on Saturday. You know, every single Saturday, all the presenters are bringing their A game because they're out there in the trenches making it happen, doing exactly what we're encouraging every one of you to do, the same as Gina and myself. So we want to make sure that we go over our strategy. We're very early in 2023. We're only into the very first week of the second month. I can't believe January is already gone. But you know what? We had incredible momentum and lots of people moving up the ranks at a record pace, coming right after going into the holidays and coming into the new year.
And that shows you this is the real deal, baby.
We brought the fastest growing country back to the United States of America. We've got all the rank advancements that are just rocking through, including another couple hitting the highest rank this week, Matt and Kim Curtis. So major stuff is happening. Our goal was for our friends to win, and that's exactly what's happening. And that's what you're going to hear today as well. So remember, our goal is to get you to senior director. That's the number one focus that we want to help make happen for you the next 90 days. If you're brand new and you just got started today, don't worry. You can hit this manager before the end of the weekend. People are doing it. What I will say is that the momentum keeps growing. When you come in right now, we've already got 180-day, we tested the waters. We know that it's happening. People want, they want to be proactive with their health. They kind of know what stem cells are and the kind of how important they need to be. It is for them to have healthy stem cells.
Right.
When you let them know exactly what you're going to be learning today from Javi and Olga, you will definitely know exactly what to tell them, and people are open and looking. So our first goal, get 2 right, 2 left, at least a silver package and above, and you are a manager. That's your first goal, because that is going to open up the door for you to make at least $1,500 per week. And we've got it as a 30-day goal, but you can catch up right now and be right on track because of the momentum that's happening. By the way, grab onto your friend that's putting you on here today. Make some phone calls with them today, or grab onto one of us leaders in the upline, and we'll do whatever it takes to help you get to manager before the weekend, or if you want to take till the end of next week, whatever, you can do it for sure within a week to 2 week period, no doubt. But people are doing it within 24 hours. 60-day goal is to go director. What's a director? It's just simply manager. If you thought putting 2 right, 2 left is simple, all that is help 2 people hit manager, 1 on the right, 1 on the left, two silver right, 2 silver left, and they're a manager. You can do that and help them. Think about it. If you could go manager before the end of the weekend, that means when you sponsor 2 people, sponsor them right away in the next couple hours after this event, they can go manager before the end of the weekend, and you're director. That's how quick you can make this happen. And then a 90-day goal is to be a senior director, which can happen faster than 90 days. But if you set the goal, just like Gene and I set the goal, it happened faster than we planned for it to happen. But because we set the goal and we had something to shoot for, if you don't have a goal set, you got nothing to run for. So what is a senior director? It's simply helping 2 people hit director. Just like we had director here, you just got a manager right, manager left. You think that's simple. Okay, great. Then just help 2 people do that, and now you're a senior director. And by the way, you're being taught today by folks and friends that hit this at a very rapid pace. So you're not like listening to someone that's on theory. I don't like to be taught by theory. I like from my own experience, or someone that has that experience, and that's the best way to be taught. Now, how do you set yourself up for success so that throughout 2023, you are winning and you are going to hit these goals faster than what you had planned by having the 2020 vision, which is 20 people right, 20 left, 20 personals to your right, 20 to left. Remember, always keep your personals to the outside so everyone is lined up underneath each other so they all can benefit from what you're doing for them. And remember, they get paid up to $25,000 per week for the people that you're putting underneath them. So take responsibility and start today. Set the goal today that you are going to put 20 personals right, 20 left in the next 90 days. And I will say this much, that normal networking, this might take some time. But with this X39,
Yeah.
all right, patch, this technology, it can happen at a completely rapid pace. Forget anything you've ever heard or people have told you, or maybe your own experience.
Yeah.
Maybe even Javi will go into that a little bit about what is happening with what this technology is offering, because it's working so incredibly quick. And we've got so many testimonies now over the last 180 days, not to mention that everyone is winning because we have a unique product that no one else has and everybody needs. That's what you need in our industry. And that'll set you up by doing the 331, which we're going to hear more about today, our system. And then, which is basically talking to 3 people, following up with 3 people, and put somebody on a presentation every day. And then you're going to set a goal to have 3 personals by the end of the week. Now, the reason why we put a monthly goal is because if the way this works is you're planting seeds. You're talking to people. Are they ready now? Are they, some are ready right the minute you talk to. Some people might want to wait a week or 2. Not a problem. That's why you got a monthly goal, because a lot of times the people you talked to 2 weeks ago are the ones that are enrolling 2 weeks later. So plan on having a goal set for exactly what we've been talking about. And this is the main strategy of our 90-day launch to senior director. Go manager in 30 days, go senior director in 60 days, go manager in 30 days, go director in 60 days, and senior director in 90 days. By setting that goal, it's most likely, with what we are seeing, you're going to be able to do that in half the time. And then set your goal to put 20 personals right and 20 left in the next 90 days, and you're going to see incredible success. Remember that we've set up more meetings because of the momentum that's going on and this 90-day launch to senior director we're having. We've got a Monday night meeting now, a Wednesday night meeting at 8 o'clock. Those are in English, and then a Friday at noon. We had an incredible presentation on Friday with Mike Hernandez and Saeed. We're going to have an incredible one on Monday with Michael and Tanya Bridges. They are crushing it. They're executive directors as well, because everyone is rocking through these ranks. Thursday is our Spanish event, or opportunity for new people. So all these opportunity meetings are for new people, whether they're English or Spanish. And then Saturday, we're bringing on people for training. But you know what? I talked to a brand new person already this morning. He's not even signed up. He's already on the training right here. So we're doing the same thing that you were teaching you, but people are so fired up that they want to know what they're going to do. Don't be afraid to put them on these Saturday trainings. I just did
the same thing. I got somebody on for Kurt Goad.
Yeah.
In Orlando. She's watching it. She's actually planning a funeral, but she said, I can get on and listen.
So we're having a fantastic time, but just put them on one of these and let our friends go to work. Everyone that we put on these event meetings, whether it's a weekday or a Saturday, is incredible, incredible content for you to implement and take home and start putting together and make it happen. Remember, networking is a contact sport. You got to get on the phone, you got to text, you got to call, you got to go see, and you're going to see incredible results. I can't wait to hear what we're going to learn. I got my notepad ready, got my pen ready. I'm really fired up to hear from my friends. It's going to be wild. So Gina?
So, oh my goodness, we are so excited for this couple. I'm telling you, Javi and Olga, they're getting married on July 8th, right? July? Is that right? Yep. July 8th in Aruba, Jamaica. So this is so exciting. They're building this business for their family. They have an autistic child that's getting amazing testimonies. I'm sure they're going to share a little bit of that. You guys, this couple is at the 3rd highest rank.
Yes.
They are smoking it. They are not stopping. They are leaders. One thing I love about this couple, they're humble. They're teachable. They want to help their team win, and they are on it. And I'm telling you, their business is exploding because you can see what they're doing. They're planting seeds, just like Steve said, down in their depth, and they're making things happen. But anyways, a second ago, I made a comment about a funeral, and I didn't mean to laugh because the person is a Christian, so we know where they're at. But I didn't mean to laugh, so I just want to clarify that. But anyways, you guys, this is just such an amazing little tiny patch that's changing lives. There's a huge business opportunity, and I'm telling you what, grab your notepad, grab your pen, go into your phone, use your notes, whatever you got to do, take some notes. And by the way, Onyx sends her love. She can't be at 2 places at one time. So we said, we got it, girl. And she's like, Javi and Olga, she can't wait to hear the recording. So Without any further ado, please help us welcome Javi and Olga. And we are so excited to hear you guys. God bless you. Thank you for blessing everyone.
Thank you so much, Gina. You bring such excitement and such happiness. I could be in the most monotone state and I feel like the energy's just been lit up and I feel so much better. So I need you around me more. And honestly, I cannot be, I have to say first and foremost, thank you so much to the most amazing leaders I have ever experienced and witnessed and had the privilege to work with. Gina, Steve, Mike and Sai and everyone else on these calls, because everyone brings something to the table. And that's what I love about this team. I really do. So Bergen County, New Jersey, Javi and I are located in, and we've got 3 beautiful kids of my own and 3 of his own. And one of my children has severe autism. And for so many years, I'm just going to dive right into it. For so many years, we have looked for such anything that could possibly help him. And I know that there is probably, how many people do we have on 291? I know at least half of you know somebody with autism, and that's really low blowing it. So with that being said, we have been looking and looking and looking for non-traditional ways to help our son have a better quality of life. I have done the biomedical approach. I have gone holistic. I have done nutraceuticals. I have gone hyperbaric chamber. And towards the end, and I spend lots of money for the bare minimum. But as a mom, when you're searching for something, bare minimum is even just the bare minimum is even just that. It gives you that much more hope. It gives you a little light. And then our last option was running into stem cell therapy, stem cell injections. And we had spoken to other friends of ours who had done it and have seen great results with it. We looked into it, and I'm sure if you know anything about stem cell injections, you're usually traveling internationally for it to get a good amount of it. And you have to do it at least twice a year. And in Panama, which is the big one that everyone goes to, Tony Robbins is a big fan of that one. He spends $20,000 a session. So if you want to bring your kid to Panama, you're paying $20,000 and you're hoping that it just does a little something. So we came back home. We always saw stem cell was the most promising for us. And we thought, okay, this is something we're going to have to invest at least once or twice a year. We're going to do this once or twice a year to do it for him. Well, we come back from traveling internationally to get stem cell therapy. We get a phone call from our beautiful friends, Mike and Sai Hernandez, who I love with all of, to me, they're little angels that came from heaven. They just shared something. And I was the most pessimistic. I said, there's no way, give me a break. Patches, really. And I'll tell you, something clicked and just, thought about it, prayed on it. And I said, what's the worst thing that I can do is nothing. We got those patches mailed to us. They got to us within 2 days. We started putting it on him. And within 1 week, 7 days, we were sitting in the backyard, having a cup of coffee, chatting it up, enjoying our beautiful summer day here in Bergen County, New Jersey, watching our baby swing on the swing. Now, I know to most of you, swinging on the swing seems like a big nothing, but the majority, 98% of autistics in this community have motor challenges. And it's very hard for them to process. So their brain knows exactly what they want to do, but their body can't execute it. So we sat there and we're looking at each other and I said, is this possible? We were in shock. Were we not? Yes. We were in complete shock. And he was swinging. And all summer he swung, and he swung for hours. So I know that if you're in my shoes, you know what I mean when I tell you that my baby's swinging. For any other family that might have never witnessed this, they might not understand, but my son is 9 years old. He has been trying his hardest to swing. He has never been able to. He has been also trying his hardest to get on a bike and ride a bicycle. And we have tried, we put the stick behind the wheel, we're working with him, we're pushing, we're guiding, we're centering, we're doing everything that moms and dads are trying to do to help their babies get on that bike and go. And 4 months later, 5 months later, he brings me the shoes to the Peloton. We have a Peloton, and he's always been wanting to ride the Peloton. He's never been able to. And he gets the shoes. I clip him in and he goes and he starts to ride. And it was just magic. And ever since then, he's riding bikes, he's on the Peloton, and he's now also, which a lot of people don't know about, that a lot of autistics are able to spell, and through spelling, they can communicate, but they're not spelling writing, because this right here is so incredibly hard for them. We found something where we got a stencil board with letters on it, so 26 letter board, and he's able to point to the letters and he's able to spell. And I know that, if I had the video right now to show you, it would light a fire under your, what, and you would run to everybody that you knew in this community and show them what this patch can do. So I believe that this little patch right now is truly just waking things up, rejuvenating the cells. It's connecting the brain and the body, the motor skills. It's connecting. There's so many things that it's doing that I'm going to tell you right now, mark my words, I will never, ever, ever be traveling internationally for stem cell injections ever again, because this patch that I spend less than $100 a month for has done more for my son than anything that I've ever touched before in my life. And I swear, this is to my hand to God. This is the best thing we've ever done. So I am bringing it to everyone's attention, because every child that is in this situation, every family that's in this situation deserves to bring this to their child or to somebody that they love and care about or wish better for. It is the right thing to do. Honestly, in my eyes, I know this is going to sound quite extreme. I think it's inhumane if you don't. I know it's a little extreme. I can be a little extreme at times. And when I see a child with autism that I do not know, I run to the mother and I tell her everything that it's done for my son. And then you take it in your own hands, whether you want to follow through or not. But I know as a mother, I would put patches everywhere. My son has got glutathione. He's got the stem cell patches on, and it's doing remarkable things. Everyone in this house wears it. I cannot go a day without it. I can't even imagine life without patches on my body. So it's done nothing but incredible things. And I'm going to be honest with you. This was not where this space, network marketing, I was 1 foot out the door. We were here before and we did not succeed. We just stayed somewhere. We were complacent and the product did not work. It wasn't attracting the masses. And I know why. Because it's like what Mike said to us. It's not another Me Too product. It's something that nobody else can get their hands on. So we decided to jump in because of what it's done for my son. And for the first time in this network marketing space, I have never in my life had such belief as I do now. This is it. We have found it. They say right place, right time, right people, right? Here, we are here now. We are all here, every single 329 individuals that are on right now. We are all here right now in the right space with the right people, with the right product. We could not be luckier. And I remember Javi would always, because he's been in this industry for quite some time. I'm new here. I've never succeeded until now with him, with us, with this X39, with our quantum field, with Steve, Gina, Mike, with this group of individuals that I'm so blessed to be a part of. I know when Javi used to tell me, everything rises and falls on leadership. Remember? Yes. I never understood it. And I did, politics and things like that. But this right now, I never understood it in this particular space. And for the first time in my life, I know exactly what he meant by that. Because we are set up to win. All you have to do is be coachable. Listen to the people that have won in this industry before, and it's guaranteed to win. With this product behind us, we cannot fail.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
I
don't believe it.
mention them to you.
I remember Steve, Gina, Mike. Finally, I have all the faces. I'm here with them right now. I mean, I'm so thankful that I am here right now. And I watch every week. You know, we started in July. Here we are, February, first week of February. I've watched our paycheck just slowly, but just never I've never tasted this kind of money in this kind of this space. And we're not done yet. We're just getting started. We've got a lot to learn still. We've got a lot to master still, but I know we will.
That's right.
I know we will.
That's
So
right.
here we are. Thank you so much. I'm going to let Javi take over because he's good at the next part. And thank you for listening to my little segment.
I mean, as you can see how passionate she is. And this business is all about passion, all about being vulnerable and being totally transparent. And as she said, I used to always speak about Steve, Gina, Mike, and Saeed to her when in my first company with them. In our second company, it was a total fail, because everything does rise and fall on leadership.
Yeah.
Okay, it's true. And your team does what they see, not what they're told. Okay, and as leaders, we have to lead by example. And basically today, we're going to teach what we're doing that's creating momentum in our group. And basically what we're doing is just following the system, using the 3-3-1 system, and we're just implementing that in our team. Okay, so first things first, you want to create momentum. We're going to tell you what we do, what's working for us, and why we're moving in the ranks and why people in our team are moving in the ranks as well. So first off, the core of this business, is creating managers. And I say that over and over again. I'm going to create a bobblehead to say, go manager, go manager. It's just manager. Okay. and what you do is as you create managers, okay, what happens? They end up becoming directors. Yeah. Okay. But we go back. We don't go manager one time. We go manager and we go manager again. So when we create a group of managers, what we do is we have a Zoom or we have a meeting with that group and we ask the people in that group, who here wants to go manager? So let's say we did one the other day with a team member of ours who went manager, and he had 6 people on, the 6 people down in his team. And we said, who of you on this Zoom want to go manager? Raise your hands. Okay. Out of the 6, 4 raised their hands. 2 wanted to get their feeling. They want to try the product, which is fine. So how do you go manager? You get 2 people on your left, 2 people on your right, silver kit and above. Okay. So those 4 people that raised their hands, guess what we did? We created a strategy. Okay. So lots of people here who are stuck. Okay. Doesn't mean that you're failing or your business is not working. You just have to change your strategy. Okay. So what is the strategy that we implement here? Is what Steve and Gina and Mike and Saeed taught me in our first company, and we're just implementing it and duplicating it right now. Is those 4 people say, I want to become manager. Great. Within the next 48 hours, put us in front of the first 4 to 5 people in your circle of influence. Okay. Yeah. So we can help you go manager. Okay. So what happens? Instead of waiting every Wednesday or every Monday to show someone why we're so excited about LifeWave, you already have about 2 to 3 meetings in your group outside of the meetings that Steve and Gina are promoting every week. That's how you create momentum. Okay. When someone is hot, you have to strike the iron while it's hot and get them in front of why we're so excited. So on our first Zoom, I think her name was Stephanie. Stephanie invited her first 4 people. I'm sorry, it was 7 people on the Zoom. Out of the 7, 3 enrolled. Out of the 3, we got together with them on the Zoom the next day. Which one of you want to go manager? 1 of them raised their hand. 2 want to try the product, which is fine. So what's up? The third day, on top of the meetings that are already scheduled, we already have a meeting scheduled for Stephanie. So what is that? That is 5 meetings in that team's group on top of Steve's meeting, on top of Mike's meeting, and on top of the Spanish meeting on Thursday. That's what you call creating activity in your business. This is an activity-based business. Okay, we don't worry about the results. We don't even look at our virtual office unless we're going to enroll somebody. Okay, or we look at our virtual office to see who is close to going manager. That's basically what we have to do. Okay, so once you create your managers and you have your directors in place, I say this, you go down in depth. There's a leader in our team that's called Joyce. He says the money is in the deep.
Yes.
Okay, you go down in depth, and when you have your directors in place, you go down and you create managers and people in your downline. That's where the money is. Okay. Now, when you create managers down and deep, what happens? Volume goes up. Everyone gets happy. Everyone cycles. Everyone gets paid. So when you go down and you go down in the deep and you create these managers, okay, what happens? They go director. Okay. And when you create more managers, those directors go to senior directors. Listen to me, guys. We never, ever wait for anyone to say, I want to do this business. We create the sense of urgency.
Yes.
Okay. We create the sense of urgency because let me tell you something. You enroll somebody and they enroll on the gold kit, the platinum or the diamond or even the silver. They sit there and they park and they wonder what to do.
Yes.
Okay. They have no idea what to do next, how to contact and invite, how to show the plan, and how to close. And I hate that word close. You know that it's we're here to resolve people's problems.
That's right.
Okay. We're here to resolve people's problems. That's why we're so successful. And that's why the team is so successful, because I'll give you an example. Steve and Gina, they were going to get into real estate. Okay. Here comes Onyx and tells Gina, that's not your gift.
Right.
This is your gift here, resolving people's problems. Guess what? Onyx resolved their problem. Yeah. We were out in Mexico getting stem cell for our kid. Here comes Mike and Saeed calling us. We don't have to go back in there anymore because that resolved our problem. So all I needed to do is see what it did to Alex. That's all I needed to do. That's all I needed, what it did to our kid. And we took the ground running with this thing, guys. Okay, because we knew we had our hands on something that was a secret that the world had to know about.
Yes.
Okay, that the world had to know.
That's
okay,
right.
now your team does what they see, not what they're told. So the one thing that we teach is independency. The faster you show the business on your own, the faster your business is going to grow. Okay, so we teach people all you have to do is read. Okay, now we already have people on our team that are showing the presentation on their own. We're there to support them. Okay, we're there to support them, and we're there to say, you know what? They're doing a great job. Listen, we don't even have to be there. We have one of the sharpest people on our team. We're so blessed that we just do this. We just do the pointing because it's all about the exposure. And the one thing that we say for every new person that we enroll, where do you want to be in the next 30, 60, 90 days in this business? And they tell us where they want to be, and it all requires some type of action. If you want to go director, manager, this is the action that's required. Director, this is the action that's required. Senior director, this is the action that's required. Are you willing to do that? Yes, bet. Let's get to work. Okay. Now, when we go down in depth, and we teach people that independency, okay, I teach them, have your own team meetings, okay? What we do with the exposure, when we sponsor someone, the first people who we introduce them to is Mike Hernandez, okay? Now they think that I'm excited, that I'm a firecracker. Wait a minute, wait till you see somebody. I'm gonna show you something right now.
It's true.
You thought I was on fire, wait till you see what's on fire here. Okay,
true.
It's Mike Hernandez. Okay, Mike Hernandez pours into the team. He even shows a plan for the team.
Yeah.
Okay, from there, who did we go to? Steve and Gina Merritt. Okay, Steve and Gina Merritt did a Zoom call for our international team not too long ago.
Yeah.
And so did Mike, and totally killed it because it created the excitement of the exposure. Yeah. If you leave LifeWave just about you and you don't show your resources and your line of sponsorship,
you got a problem.
You got a problem. You're leaving room for failure. Okay. You have to show what your line of sponsorship is. And the next after Steve and Gina is Onyx. Onyx hasn't done the Zoom for us yet, but guess what? She doesn't know it yet, but she's going to do one too. Okay. She doesn't know it yet.
Yeah.
But it's all about the exposure. So when you sponsor somebody, the first person who they should see is your sponsor. From your sponsor, upline all the way gets to Steve and Gina. Okay. If you build it, they will come by creating the sense of urgency. Okay. Where do you want to be in the next 30, 60, 90 days? Make a strategy and it all works.
Yeah.
It's just that simple, baby.
It's
Anything you want to say, babe?
I don't think there's anything that I can touch on. I think he said everything he needed to say and much more. So
Yeah.
you're doing phenomenal.
Okay. I love you.
I love you.
Okay. So here we go. So here's the deal, guys. You know, in this business is hard, it's easy, it's hard, but it's easy. Okay. Because you're dealing with, the good news is you're dealing with people. And the bad news is you're dealing with people.
Yes.
Okay. And what you want essentially is to have a lot of people do a little bit. Okay. You want a lot of people to do a little bit. You know, you don't want to get two big fishes and you know what? They end up leaving and you have nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to create leaders. You want to create followers. And what a true leader does, they go down and they go through the crowd and they listen to what people want and they help them resolve their problem.
I don't know if followers is the right word, but coachable.
Coachable.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want people to be coachable. If you're coachable, okay, you will succeed in. We're still coachable. I've been in this business 15 years.
We're still learning.
Okay. And I'm still learning.
I love learning.
Okay. And if you think you're the smartest person in the room, go to another room. Okay. You shouldn't be the smartest person in the room. You should be listening to something new that your upline is saying, because they've essentially been in this business long enough than you, and they can feed you something to take your business to the next level. Absolutely. So what's our goal here today is to activate something in you or something in your business that could take your business to the next level. So here it is. If you're a manager right now and you have not hit director, make a group call with those people who are in your group and see who wants to go manager. Okay. They will raise their hands. They will identify. You will identify another leader in your team. We are here to identify leaders. Okay. Like I said before, not to create followers, identify leaders.
Yes.
Make a team meeting. If you're a director, make a team meeting again and see who wants to go manager. And the people who want to go manager within the next 48 hours, put them in front of the first 4 to 5, 6 people in their realm of influence in front of you so you can help them go manager. With that, you create more meetings and you create more momentum. Okay. As the team grows, you put them in front of Mike and Saeed. Let them do their magic. We sit back and we just shut up and we let Mike and Saeed do their thing.
Yeah.
Okay. We let them do their thing. And then when it comes to Steve and Gina Merritt, we just shut up and we let them do their thing. We let them work for us because they go down in depth. Okay. They listen to the crowd and they have countless meetings for us as well. Okay. Count on them. They will do it. You can't, like Mike, I like when Mike says, you can't bother me even if you try.
You're right.
Okay. I'm gonna make a t-shirt about that. You know,
that's a great idea.
I'm gonna make a t-shirt and I'm just gonna make a t-shirt, go manager. And people say, Javi, what is the trick? I say, you ready what the trick is? Write it down. You ready? Go manager. That's the whole business. Don't overcomplicate this. Okay. You give your time for the people who deserve it, not the people who need it. At the end of the day, this is a business. We're here to change people's lives, okay, and create the sense of urgency. But you know something? If you treat it like $1 million business, you're going to get paid like it.
It's true.
And if you treat it like a hobby, guess what? You're going to get paid like it.
That's right.
Okay? It's just that simple. Listen, and
You gotta
you
treat
know,
it like a business.
yeah,
You really do.
we definitely got to treat it like a business, guys. And that's basically what we do. And that's how the momentum that we're creating here. And we're blessed with the fact that our business is already in what, 7, 8 countries.
Yes.
And
I mean, never. I would have never thought. Never.
You know, and that's because what happened? You go down in depth and you reach out to somebody and say, do you want to do? Let me introduce you to somebody called Mike and Saeed Hernandez.
Yes.
Okay. And we
Steve
just,
and
and Steve and Gina Merritt, and soon to see Onyx Cole, you know, and we just pass the baton to them and let them do the work. Let me tell you something, guys.
This is a dream.
Oh, yeah. You know, I done business with Steve and Gina Merritt before, and I keep saying this, and Mike and Saeed, and I told Olga for these past years, I just talked about these people, and she had never understood
Never.
the importance of leadership. Okay. And then we connected with them again, and wow, you know, look what's happened. And we're blessed. We're
I
blessed to
remember
be.
waking up in bed and just looking at him and saying, I remember when you used to tell me everything rises and falls on leadership.
Yeah.
And I never got it.
Yeah.
Until today.
Yeah.
And I'm so blessed that we didn't jump out.
You know, listen, guys, listen, we have to stop playing small.
Yes.
Okay. We have to stop playing small. This life is makes us feel that we have to live this life of mediocrity, and makes us think that way because of what's been happening. And that makes me sad.
Yeah. So sad.
You know, that makes me sad, because if you stay there, it's going to ruin your month. It's going to ruin your week. It's going to ruin your quarter, your life. And this is why we have to be intentional.
Yeah.
We have to be intentional. And this is a business that we can actually lead with a product.
Yes.
Okay. We can actually
Yes.
just pat somebody and just sit there and wait and watch it do its
Wait
magic.
for that phone call.
You know, and wait for that phone call. And people say, you know what? How can I get? Olga had this call the other day. How can I get more of this? And Olga tells him, do you want this product wholesale or retail? Do you want it for free? And she goes, well, I want it for free. If it's for free, it's for me. Great. Let me show you how to get it for free. Let me show you how to go manager.
Precisely.
You know, and we have to stop playing small. And I'm going to, you know, babe, I'm talking too much. I love when you
No, I
speak.
love when I mean, I do. I you know, it's for the first time in life, I just know that we've got our hands on something. I'm so happy that timing was right. I'm so happy that I've got the best, most incredible people sitting in front of me, teaching me step by step on how to make this. It's so simplified. It's so simplified. This business was so incredibly difficult in the past. I don't know why. I don't know what the hell was going on, but for the first time ever, fix my baby's hair. We got Alex over here, and Alex has been sitting
This
here.
is why
This is what
we do this.
Yeah.
Alex, say hi.
Hi.
This is
Hi.
why we do
This
this.
is my
And you
baby.
have
Come
to
here.
have some type of purpose, some type of purpose why you go out every single day to do this. Okay. What is your purpose? And why do you get up every day wanting to inspire someone to be a better version of themselves? Okay. So guys, I mean, this is all we got for now.
It's life-changing.
You
This
know,
product
like-
is life-changing. I mean, I wish I could wake up tomorrow and my baby did not have autism. I do. I wish that my son could talk to me. I do. But you know what? Sometimes people would always say to me, you just never know. God sometimes gives you things. And there's a reason for it. I don't know what the reason is, but I'm grateful that my son can do things that he loves. And I'm grateful that I could sit with my son and he's spelling now through a stencil board. And he's spelling and he's so smart. I know the majority of the world thinks that he's basically on the borderline of a child they're comparing him to somebody with MR, but he's not. He's so incredibly smart. And we just learned that. And all of it starts with X39.
Wow.
So
That's all we've
that's
got.
it.
Javi,
We love
Olga.
you. Thank you so much.
Amazing, you guys. Incredible training.
Are you kidding? I got to close up. I'm like in tears. Thank you so much, you guys. Absolutely incredible. Your teaching, I got pages and pages and pages of notes. I'm serious. I'm so fired up.
Yeah.
You guys are such a blessing. We're so excited to have you on our team. But probably the most amazing thing is that you realize what you have your hands on, and you completely have taken ownership over your team and your organization and your family, because it's going to change so many more lives, physically, financially, spiritually. And we're just so blessed and honored to have you on our team. I seriously mean it from the bottom of my heart. And Javi, thank you for not turning your back because you didn't win in any other network, that you had an open heart and you were received what we had, because you're a blessing on the entire organization. And Olga would have never seen this momentum and movement that you're making
Right.
in so many families' lives. I mean, you have an international business. Just absolutely incredible. I completely have goosebumps. Goosebumps.
Probably the biggest thing I want everyone to see here today is that these guys are just being real.
Yeah.
We've got real people that have real circumstances in their life, and they're making a difference. And, you know, so many times people come in and they'll look at certain people like, well, I see Mike and Sai. I don't know if I could do what they do. Or I see Steve and Gene or Onyx. But here's a real friends of ours that are making it happen. And they're the third highest rank of the company. We're not talking a manager. We're not talking a director,
Yeah.
a senior director. We're talking an executive director. And that means every single one of you that heard their talk today, they're just being real with people and exposing 331. Talk to 3 people every day. Follow up with 3 people. How do you talk to them? Just say hi. If they say hi back, that
Yeah.
could be a good candidate, you know. Call them up and tell your friend you've onto this technology that's changing lives, that reactivates people's stem cells. I mean, when you say that, it's like everyone wants to lean forward. They're quiet. You can hear a pin drop on the phone, and you just tell them what is happening with this technology and the testimonies. Then you personally put them on a Zoom, put them on, you go through the flip chart like Javi said, which is now downloadable under step 5 on the Build 331 website. So you just download the presentation and you just read the bullet points. You do not have to be good at this. You just have to do it, because like Javi said, we're just about exposing the opportunity. We're not about closing them or selling them. We're just about sharing with them. Do they want their stem cells active? Do they want to start feeling like the people on these calls are feeling? And could they use some more money? Of course, everyone could use more money at this point in today's economy. And if they don't, they definitely want their stem cells reactivated, and they've got friends that could use it. So if hopefully they're not so selfish that they don't want their friends to take advantage of an opportunity. But what I love today is that this is just real talk for everyone from a couple that is just following a system, following our quantum field training. I mean, they plug into the opportunities. We've only had basically Wednesday and Saturday. That's what they plugged into to go executive director. Just a Wednesday call for opportunity and Saturday training. Since January, everything exploded. We all decided, hey, for the next 90-day run, we need to do a Monday, a Wednesday, and a Thursday and a Friday, at noon. And then we have the Thursday Spanish event where the Spanish are exploding.
Yeah.
So you don't want to leave them out. I mean, luckily we've got people that speak Spanish because they're helping everybody win and succeed. And, you know, the only thing I know is mucho dinero. What could be enough?
It's a lot.
Now, Gina, tell them a little bit about momentum that's happening, how important it is to seize the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. I was talking to a couple the other day and I said, listen, you are going to completely kick yourself. And matter of fact, turn around and let me kick you right now.
She said that.
I did. Because it's such a sharp couple and they're dear, dear, dear friends of ours. And I said, with this type of business, with the patch giving such emotional testimonies, the time is now to run. Because if you sit and watch everyone else run, then you're going to run by yourself.
Yeah.
So you can't. You have to step it up. You got to, there's 3 P's. Okay, get your pen out. This is very difficult. The first one is peel. No, the first one actually is pray.
Yeah.
Pray. The second one is peel. And the third one is patch. And it's as easy as that. But I love what Javi did. He said he took ownership.
Yeah.
When there wasn't a Zoom, he downloaded the flip chart, did the presentation himself. Was he the best? I mean, I'm sure he put his whole heart in it. Right, Javi?
Yeah.
Put his whole
People
heart in it.
see that in your eyes.
But you just be real, because it's just talking to people. It's just kind of educating them. Why is this so important? This patch, what is it doing to people?
Yeah.
What's the results? What's the outcome of it? So that's all they're literally doing, but they're taking ownership is the most important. But momentum is now. The timing is now for everybody, every single person. Even Steve and I said yesterday, you know what? We are going to step it up more.
Yeah.
Watch out, Onyx.
Let's go.
We are going to step it up more.
Yeah.
Because we got more families to rank up. We got more families. And I love probably one of the best things, that my favorite thing you said, Javi. Okay, hang on. You talked about going, you go into your back office. We don't watch our back office.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? That is like one of the biggest things ever. People are so busy watching who's getting in, who's getting in.
Right.
Who cares?
Right.
You got your whole cell phone with 500 names in it.
Yeah.
Start
It's about
calling.
you. That's my favorite thing you said. You don't go into the back office
Yeah.
and watch it. You only go in when you enroll someone.
There you
Bam. You guys are going to make bukus of money because you're not worried about who's getting in.
Yeah.
You're worried about your team and you're worried about helping, praying, patching, peeling, patching. That's what you're worried about. And that's just absolutely incredible. That's like the biggest thing in this business is not going back into the back office. It's just go in when you enroll and stay focused. Stay on that rocket ship with us, because you don't want to get off the rocket ship, because your rocket ship, the other rocket ship doesn't have gas. Ours is fully loaded. Onyx has cleared the runway. We are ready. You know, we are so blessed that we have her in her leadership. And she's just the most amazing person. We have a big relationship with her.
Yeah.
For years, we've had a relationship with her. But she teaches like we teach. We're on the same rocket ship.
Yeah.
Don't try to recreate the wheel because it's already created.
Yeah.
We just have to keep it simple. 3, 3, 1. Patch 3 people a day. If you patch 2 people, then tomorrow set a goal. Make sure you get 3.
Yeah.
You know, step it up. Come on, you can do it. Peel and patch. This is the easiest thing in the whole world. Easiest thing.
We got over 300 people on here today, and our goal is to help all of you. I mean, that's the first goal. You step it up like Gina's talking about. You got no control where your business is going to go. You don't know who the next person you're going to sponsor and what their dream is.
A Hobby and Olga.
Yeah, their dream is so big, you can't stop it. They're going to get plugged into us. So you just have to open up your mouth, start talking to people, let them make the decision. Always start with the product, like Javi spoke about, talking about the stem cell technology, talk about, hey, did you realize this? I didn't realize as a pro athlete for 25 years that at 30 years old, half of your stem cells are active, and at 60, basically no stem cell activity. And that is why people need to have this incredible technology and take use of it. And every time they're leaning forward and saying, and by the way, because it's patented and everyone is getting this kind of results, there's a very lucrative business plan behind it. When you say that, now they can make their decision. Do they just want the product or do they want to make money? So it's been incredible. Let's go over a couple things that are coming up.
So much coming up this week and the next week, guys. It is just amazing. Want to make sure everybody's aware of what's going on. Of course, we've got Monday night at 8 p.m. is an opportunity meeting. We have great speakers that are going to be on here.
Okay, I just got the whole list here.
Sorry.
Through it real quick.
And then we have Wednesday at 8 p.m. is an opportunity. Friday at noon is an opportunity. Thursday at 8 p.m. is, you can take a picture of this and then I don't have to repeat it all.
Yeah.
It's the same link, the same passcode. Keep it simple. Share it. The more you share it, the better results your business is going to have.
By the way, you could take a picture. This is on our build331.com website, how to go manager. So Javi and Olga were teaching us there.
Right.
You can put the names in right there and repeat and repeat. And every time I get somebody started, I text them this and say, this is our first goal, so they can see, and they printed out a word picture. But you can get this diagram right at step number 8. Start learning our build331.com website so you know where to point people so that you can take ownership. Like Javi said, after you go manager, they have director lists like this, and they have a senior director. So that's our first goal. Like Javi said, manager and break managers. If you haven't gone to the startx39.com or used it, this is the whole key to prospecting. By the way, any other networking I've ever seen in my life, 99.9%, they only use a network marketing link or website, and the people get lost in the minutia because they can't just focus on the 80 case studies, the doctor's reviews, the patents, and the testimonies, all found on this site. Use this for every prospect. Any question anyone has on the product is all right here. I haven't gone through the whole site. I've watched the first 2 videos. And from then, I just send everyone the information on there because Gene and I and our team have sponsored more doctors than I've ever experienced in my life in such a short period of time because of this one website that did all the information. You can go to your back office, go to step number 3, and you could get your quantum fee. You can go to, it'll send you to Vistaprint so you can have your envelopes all ready and go. You can see ours are labeled up. We could send you ours if you'd like, but you'd be handing out our contact information. So we took ownership. It's like Hobby said, we did the same thing we're telling you. We went to the Vistaprint, made a login information, created an account, and then that connects us right to the quantum field spot where we can order these envelopes and they get sent to us. And then we make sure we have them for our team. We loan them. They give them back as they get theirs. Here's the website. If you haven't gone here, can't sleep tonight. Like Gina says, you don't need to go on here during the day when people are awake.
No, yeah.
You want to go when you're
unproductive time.
When you can't talk to anybody. It's very difficult.
When everybody's sleeping, then you go on there, build 331.
Yeah, and get your information and log on for your stuff. Here's where Hobby was saying you can download the presentation right on the build331.com website, step number 5. So you can download exactly what we're sharing with people. By the way, I want to tell you couple things you can do. One is you can share your screen on a Zoom, of course, when you do a presentation. Another is you put it right into your cell phone. Every single slide I have on an album. So when I'm at a coffee shop, I can go right through. And sometimes you can skip a page. You don't have to drag it out. What is something you think is concerning to them? Do they want to make money? I talk a little bit more about the dream. Do they want to focus more on the product? I talk about what's the results and the long-term results of the product. So you keep it very simple by putting it right on your phone. So you've got it right there at the tip of your, you got it right there for you whenever you need it. Okay. Monday, we've got the Bridges, brand new executive directors rocking this business out of Atlanta. They're going to tear it up, and it's going to be Monday night, 8 o'clock. Make sure. And by the way, Michael's an attorney, so we got an attorney sharing this plan on Monday night, and it's going to be incredible. Every single one of our presentations is wildly informative, and the content is going to be great. So put your people on. It's going to be on Monday night. Same link, like Gina says, always the same password. Keep it very simple. Monday night, 8 o'clock, Michael and Tanya Bridges. Orlando, we just set this meeting up. It's going to be February 15th. We're going to be in Orlando. So anyone that has some people there, make sure you lock them in. Now, if you say, I don't know anybody in Orlando, if your boss said, hey, for $10,000, get someone to the Orlando meeting, I'll pay you 10 grand. You would find somebody in Orlando. So I encourage you to find that. Now, this is supposed to be the Atlanta meeting. It was the West Palm Beach meeting we had last week, but because I put the slides together myself, I put the wrong one in here. So picture this, February 18th. It's going to start at 11 o'clock. It's going to go till 2:30. It's going to be an opportunity meeting and a training in Atlanta. And we'll get you all that information. If you go to our Facebook page, which is Quantum Field X39 Team Facebook page, all these events are posted there that you can get all the information. You should be getting emails and information from us as well, but your upline does know. But that's 2 out of town in live meetings are coming up in Orlando on February 15th. And then Mike and Sai are going to be on February 18th live. We're going to be able to watch it on Zoom. It's going to be our 90-day launch training. It's going to be an opportunity from 11 to 12. The hosts are going to be Michael and Tanya Bridges, executive director, and Ken and Lynn Robinson, executive director. So we are moving, like Gina said, very rapidly, and the word is getting out very quickly.
The amazing thing, they're not even in the same organization, but everyone is working together as a team.
Yeah.
That's what's so amazing about QFT.
Yeah. And you know what? We're having a blast doing it. So that's going to be on the February 18th. At 12 o'clock after the first opportunity. So there's going to be an opportunity that you can watch at 11 o'clock till noon. Then Onyx Cole is going to teach from 12 to 12:30 while they take a little break in the room and sign all their new guests up. Then from 12:30 to 2:30, they're going to be doing a recognition. So you can hear recognition, some more testimonies. And then Mike and Sai are going to light up the internet and light up that room. So get ready. It's going to be incredible on February 18th. So you know anybody in Orlando on February 15th or Atlanta? And by the way, people are going to be flying into both of those events.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because people flew in all the way from Minnesota for our event this past Wednesday that was rocking it in South Florida. So again, here's all the information of the meeting coming up. It's going to be incredible. We're going to see you throughout the week. Like Gina said, it's a busy week. But you know what? You just keep doing your 3-3-1 and plugging the people in. And I'm telling you, it is getting wild because the momentum is building and building and building, and you're right in the middle of it.
Yeah. So again, thank you, Javi and Olga. You guys did such a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a blessing to the whole entire QF team. And I want to also thank our sponsor, Onyx Cole. She is just the best. Thank you, Neve, which is Onyx's youngest daughter. She's in the background running the whole Zoom for us. Thank you. And I just want to encourage you guys. There are so many opportunity meetings, and you're new. If you're shy, you're nervous, you're afraid, you're scared, you have fear, figure out, get yourself somebody who's very techie to come to your house so you can airdrop the presentation that is live onto your TV.
Yeah.
You invite 10, 20, 30 people there. Your business is going to rocket ship even faster if you can get people to your house. Say, come on over. I need an hour of your time. You got to see this presentation. I can't explain it, but you've got to come over. Have your patches, have bottles of water, airplay it on your TV, and boom, your business is going to go to another level. So you got to think outside the box. You got to be creative. We have airplay on our TV, so I can load up my house and show the presentation that's live right on my TV. So come on, guys. We want you to win. We're doing all we can do. Now it's your responsibility to take ownership, just like Javi and Olga have done. They've taken complete ownership. They have an amazing upline, but they're not counting 100% on their upline. They said, you know what? This is such a good product that people are getting such emotional testimonies that we have got to go and take ownership and treat it like we put $1 million in.
Yes.
Because they're gonna make $1 million. Trust me. All right. God bless you guys. It's been fantastic. Thank you, Neve. Thank you, Onyx. And I know she cannot wait to hear the replay, but thank you for being a blessing. And we will see you all Monday night at 8 p.m.
Guys, have a productive weekend. Let's go. Let's rock. Let's grab onto this momentum and do what you need to do by implementing what we learned from Javi and Olga today.
And remember, your business does not completely stop. You know, the end of the week ends at 11 p.m. on Sunday night. The reason why I say 11 is because don't go past that 11.
Yeah.
Get it in before 11.
Yeah.
So God bless you guys. Make the best of the rest of the week and go out, share the joy, share the patch, pray, be a blessing, and go change lives. We're so proud of each one of you. Have a fantastic